So it seems the one thing that nobody tells you when you get good at plants is that spring repotting actually becomes a full body contact sport. Like that. Stay. So today I'm going to be repotting my 5 biggest plants, my massive plants that I actually own, including this guy. So let me show you first what we're dealing with. First up is my bird of paradise, hoping this girl is the easiest out of the 5. She needs new soil and just a bit of a cleanup. This Fiddle Leaf Fig, small but mighty, I can tell you. I cut her back about 6 months ago, but the roots are just not the best. So yeah, we'll see. My Thai Constellation upstairs, the aerial roots are going crazy. Look at them. And the moss pole is super wonky, so she definitely needs a fix. My shell ginger. Honestly, I haven't repotted her in, gosh, I don't even know how long, which is a little scary in itself, actually. And then finally, the big beast, my beautiful Tineke. These aerial roots have grown over the pot and into the soil. Plus, there's a huge gap between the soil and the pot, which isn't good. So this might be a big job, which is why I'm definitely leaving her till last. Right, let's do this thing. I actually thought this one would be easy. It's not. There's a whole lot of roots down here, look. Oh, that is. Nope. This is slippery. Oh, junky muggies. Look at those roots. And look how thick they are. These roots are solid. Oh, there's a huntsman. There's a huntsman spider. Where are you? There you are. Can you see him? Spider? Huntsman spider? Come on, get off my bloody plant. I want to try and get those out somehow. All right, how in the world am I going to do this? Look at them all. That is crazy. So what I think I'm going to do is literally slice all the way down there somehow. Oh, done it now. Yeah, there's a huge stem there. Let's see what. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm just going to leave it. Oh. Lesson learned is if you want to take the babies out, do it while they're really young and really small. Okay, so let's repot him now into a big pot. Yeah, I think I might put him in the big one. Very similar to my arrowwood mix with a few tweaks here and there. It's not too bad, actually. I'm puffed already. That was the first one. That was meant to be easy. It was not. Okay, let's keep going. This is my Fiddle Leaf Fig. It's the base, it's the roots that are worrying me. I can get a stick down in some places, so it's not as bad as I thought. But look at that. Look at all the roots going around. All the way around. Got my little helper. Hello, Moses. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I want to try and fix because it's so crusty. That can come off, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, blood. A little bit of a well. That's a bit better. Is that straight? No, that's not straight. Okay. All right, Mr. Fiddle Leaf, you can grow nice and healthy now. You can concentrate on giving me really perfect leaves. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, so much better. I told you the roots were nuts. Somehow. Yeah. See, these roots are old. Oh, they're stale old. Okay.
definitely clean up afterwards. Okay, not coming out as easy as I thought. Ah, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's unwrap the aerial roots because I was wrapping them around. Okay, we're going to cut these off. Aerial roots. I mean, this is why they say you should repot every couple of years. You technically don't have to, but you get this mess, basically. Let's just get rid of some of this soil. So I am going to untangle these roots. They're coming apart easier than some of my previous ones, for sure. Right, so there we go. That's all the work I'm going to do. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice some of the roots ends off because I want to put it back in the pot. It needs to be a bit smaller. But I am going to do one more thing, and that is to tie the moss pole to the pot. So I have made 2 holes into the pot, and I'm going to make sure that the moss pole is attached to the side of the pot through those holes. Okay, there's one. So we're going to put that there. Right. Let's feed this through. Back around there, and now I need to feed it, find my way, and feed it back in. So now I might just do some cuts, see if I can cut some of these roots off. Right, let's just fill it up with the rest. A step. Oh, that's so much lighter. So much lighter. Right, now the only thing I have to do is carry it back up to the second floor. Okay, I'm not stepping on you, am I? Oh, mercy. Oh my gosh. This is the thing I've been dreading. I'm really worried about the roots. The first thing I have to do is grab that root. See the one going into the floor? That is all the way into the soil. So I have to get that out before I can move anything. Look at it, it is. It is holding that thing ridiculously tight. Right, later. That's definitely not coming out. That should not be happening. That means the soil has compacted too much and it's not accepting water well, which is another reason why this thing, it needs to be repotted. We've got a lot of work to do. You know what? I can't tip it over, which means there's a root right underneath. Yeah. There's a root. Nope. Woo! Right, let's try again. It's just going to make it easier for me to move around instead of doing it at the table. Look at that. Right. Yeah. That was helping it stabilize. Oh, that went underground. Morning. It is day 2 and we've got a lot to get through, so I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to go with this shell ginger here, and I don't think I've repotted this since I've got it, which is probably about 5 years. So I'm a little scared to see what the roots are going to be doing. So first thing I'm going to do is just clean up and cut off the leaves. Look. Can you see that? Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I'm so glad that worked. But look at the roots. What is that? That is ridiculous. That's on the outside of the pot. So can you imagine what the inside is going to look like? Okay, first things first. I've got to get rid of this. Oh my God, that is just the outside. It is absolutely thick with roots. Oh. Right, in the bin. Right. Look, the pot has stretched because the roots I've never seen that before. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cut this. Okay, I have my trusty tools again. You may have seen these in the last repotting video that I did, but this is the only thing I have that will cut through the plastic. I can see the roots. I can see them through, look. There's a bulb. Wow, maybe I could take that out separately. Yeah! Oh my God. Look at those roots. That is just overgrown. Don't wait till this long, folks. Repot before this happens. Take it from me. And look at this. New growth with new bulbs. So that's the 2 new leaves coming out there. And a new one just coming out, trying to find its way out of a ridiculously heavy pot. I think I'm just going to get a knife. How big are the knives I have? There it is. Ugh. Look at that. I mean, they're really full roots. So all of the roots in the middle are died off, and all the healthy roots are trying to find their way out. So I'm really glad we're repotting this today. I can get rid of all of that on the inside. So that fork is not doing anything. It's hard as rock. Oh, poor thing. Poor plant, poor me. I'll be honest, this isn't my most favourite plant, so I might experiment a little by just chopping. Should be fine. Oh, gosh. Let's try this again. Oh, nearly. Oh my God. Maybe I do need some help. Yeah, I just cut through a huge bulb. An old one, I think. Take. Ow, that hurt my arm. It doesn't look like much cutting through, but that was hard. It was hard work. Right, now I should hopefully be able to get a little bit more of this old stuff out. Okay, so there's a bulb there. That's the new one that's helping that one. So I can't really cut any more off there. They're all the ones on the outside. They need to grow. I think I'm just gonna leave that one, see what I can do with the rest. Haven't even repotted it yet. Okay, I think I've stressed this girl out enough. So, 1 and 1, and I've tried to take the middle out. Honestly, I think that's probably the hardest repot I have ever done, or the most overdone. Okay, so you saw how far those roots went into the ground, and that was an aerial root. That was this thing here, or a couple of them. So let's have a look at this thing. It should be easy to come out because it's smaller. Oh, let's do our thing and get all the dirt off. Yeah, I think this is all hydrophobic soil because it's very old, it's dusty. I watered a lot of the plants here recently, and these look old. What I've noticed is these roots are not in the best shape whatsoever. So I've cut a little bit off the base, but if it wasn't for that big root or the 2 big aerial roots coming out from the site and going into the actual dirt in the ground, I'm not sure this would have survived. It definitely wouldn't have grown as big as it is. It's used a lot of the dirt underneath for extra nutrients and stability because these roots have not done well. So can't leave it that long again. Yeah, I think my lesson from today is definitely need to repot more, or definitely need to repot my bigger plants a little more than I have. That's pretty perfect. Wait, where's the weight coming? Okay. Oh, I wish I had 3 hands right now. Will this work? Come on. Come on, neat. Oh, that way. How about that way? Yeah. Thank you for the table.
So here's what I learned today the hard way. That shell ginger that you saw that's now out the front, I left that for way too long. That's the hardest repot I think I've ever done, and I will not do it again. So learn from me today, don't wait for 5 years. Honestly, even with that first plant, what should have been maybe 30 minutes was like a couple of hours. So it was a lot of repotting. So if your plants are root bound, don't wait as long as I did. Even if not for the plant, do it for your sanity. But we got there in the end. I'm so thankful. 5 pretty massive plants, all with fresh pots and all with room to keep thriving now for at least another 2 to 3 years. It is now starting to pour with rain. So thank you for watching from a wet soaked leafy Lovin. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.